We're gonna get into it today, fellas. These fragrances are all superstars, all Michael Jacksons, all LeBron James, all HYPNOTIZING. This is the list of all lists. After this, there shall be no other. This is it. It's like the Michael Jackson tour. This is it. 10 fragrances that drive women absolutely wild, drive them nuts, bonkers. If you're from up north, bananas. That's what we're getting into. Let's get it. YouTube, what's good? What is poppin', man? It's your boy Darian. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. We talk about fragrance on this channel. We talk about fashion. We talk about lifestyle as well. So if any of those things are interesting to you, consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon as well to ensure you get notified anytime I upload new content on the channel. Fellas, I do this from time to time, and today is one of those days. Let's just get one moment of silence for the swag. Nam Yaho Renge Kyo. All right, let's keep it moving. Guys, today I just wanted to talk about this really quick, what I'm wearing, guys. I have on this new emerald green suit from Spirit McKay. I have coupled that with a striped emerald green shirt from Charles Tilwood. The tie today is from Charvet, and the pocket square, of course, from none other than Tom Ford. Guys, do you like what I'm rocking? I love it. I think it's a dope ensemble. So let me know down in the comments section how you're feeling the ensemble, man. So guys, today we are going to be getting into 10 fragrances in my collection that drive women absolutely nuts. These are fragrances that from my collection that they just seem to really go well with wearing them out and having ladies respond favorably to these fragrances. Period, point blank, end of discussion. And I wanted to do this because some of these are a little bit newer acquisitions to the collection that have been really working in the category of compliments and getting positive responses from the ladies. So we're gonna jump into it today, man. We're gonna make it happen. So if you wanna see what's on the list of 10 fragrances that drive women absolutely nuts, then you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Before I do that, guys, I've been doing this the past couple days. I just want to mention again, your boy, the Bowtie Fragrance Guy, am going to be coming out with 3 new fragrances, and I'm super excited. I'm so excited, and I just can't. I know for a fact you guys are gonna love these fragrances, man. I wanted to do some stuff this time that was different from the first 2. From that initial release, I'm gonna have some fragrances that are really good year-round scents. I have one that's really good for the warmer weather as well, and I'm gonna be breaking those down later on this week. So stay tuned for more information on those. But getting into what we're gonna be talking about today, this first fragrance is one that I've heard nobody talk about, and it's one that you guys need to know about. I've talked somewhat a lot about this fragrance house over the past few weeks or so, but not this fragrance. And this one again is from the house of Unique Luxury, and this is called WOUD and Mood. WOUD and Mood. And guys, this thing has an amazing opening to this fragrance that features lemon and tea. It's lemon and tea opening, but the heart is really centered around that rose oud thing that we're accustomed to. But what I love about it and what makes this so unique is that lemon and tea opening on this fragrance. Definitely something I've never smelled before. Now, when it starts to dry down, it gets more familiar to some of my favorite fragrances like Oud Satin Mood and maybe even Oud Wood from Tom Ford. Starts to kind of resemble those fragrances, but again, a very unique opening with that kind of lemon tea opening. Now, mainly what you're going to get on the dry down is some woods and primarily musk. There's a very animated or very concentrated kind of musk note on the base of this fragrance, but it starts to come out maybe about 5 minutes into applying this. But listen, one of those scents that just really ladies respond to, and I really think you guys need to get your nose on this, because again, nobody is really talking about this fragrance. And again, it comes from the house of Unique Luxury, and it's called Wood and Mood. All right, guys, the next fragrance up on the list, this one actually comes from the private collection of Christian Dior, and this one is called Spice Blend. Spice Blend, man, you talk about a sexy fragrance. And listen, if you thought that Spice Bomb was a little bit too juvenile for you, put your nose on this stuff. Just put your nose on this stuff, man. It has a slightly boozy opening with this rum ginger combination when it opens up, and then you get right into the spices, cinnamon, cloves, black pepper, rounded out with some woods. I'm telling you right now, this thing is grown man sexy, and the ladies just seem to dig it. So check it out from the house of Christian Dior. Again, this one is called Spice Blend. All right, guys, now the next fragrance up on the list, I'm just gonna show you guys the bottle, man. Go get this fragrance now, please. From the Harmonious Hypnotizing Fire. Hypnotizing, I think hypnotizing is the perfect word for this fragrance, because that's what it is, it's hypnotizing. Oh my goodness, man. Spicy opening. Pimento berries, which is a spice, is like an allspice, so it has facets of like cinnamon and nutmeg. I get mainly like a cinnamon nutmeg combination in the opening. Then you get this sweetness that comes in from, of course, vanilla. A little hint of rose. Oh man. Then you get this little smoky vibe that comes from opoponax and some patchouli when it dries down. This stuff is absolutely, as the name indicates, it is hypnotizing. This is one of those fragrances that women would really, of course, I think wouldn't want to smell on themselves, but they love it to smell it on you. So check this one out from the house of the Harmonious. This one is called Hypnotizing. All right, now this next fragrance comes from the private collection, the less exclusive collection, if you will, of Chanel. And this one is called Chanel COROMANDEL. COROMANDEL, and basically what you're gonna get with this one is a nice spicy patchouli and white chocolate kind of fragrance. You get patchouli, white chocolate. Those are the main notes to my nose. And some spices in here, man. This thing is amazing. It is gorgeous, and it is extremely sexy when it hits your skin. This fragrance was really popular a few years ago. Not as many people talk about it now, but trust me, it is still good. So check it out if you guys have a chance. Again, this is from the house of Chanel, and this is called COROMANDEL. All right, guys, now the next fragrance up on this list, this one comes from a fragrance house that does sexy really, really well, the house of Acqu, and this one is called Apple Brandy. Apple Brandy, guys, this stuff is so good. This stuff is so good. Give me a more boozy, a little bit more smoky, mature version of Wajan from Parfums de Marly, and that's what this reminds me of. It has the beautiful apple opening with the booze. You have the aged oak woody vibe that you get from this as well. This stuff is just good. This is so good, man. Kilian goes in and out of having certain fragrances available and not available. I don't know if this is available at this time, but if it is, you need to put your nose on this, man. He makes fragrances that are either shields or weapons of seduction. Yep, you guessed it, weapon of seduction. Check it out from the house of Kilian. Again, this is called Apple Brandy. All right, guys, another fragrance on this list that definitely needs no introduction when you talk about fragrances that drive women absolutely insane. This one right here does it time and time again. It never fails, from the house of Tom Ford. Oud Wood. Oud Wood. That's right. Oud Wood is oud good. Yep. This stuff is amazing. Again, My wife loves this one. I hadn't worn it for a while, put it on the other day, and of course, the magic started to happen. She loves this fragrance. And again, in my experience, when I've been out in public with this fragrance on, it's just a fragrance that women love. That nice subtle oud that you get from this just works. So check it out, guys. Again, this is from the house of Tom Ford, and this one is called Oud Wood. All right, guys, the next fragrance up on the list comes from the Le Vestiaire de Parfum collection, private collection for YSL, and this one is called CAFTAN. CAFTAN, guys, please don't sleep on this one. Listen, I know Tuxedo is the superstar fragrance from that collection, and with good reason. I do enjoy Tuxedo. Caban has been one that has been picking up notoriety over the past couple months or so. But man, please don't sleep on this one, man. CAFTAN, this stuff, an amazing photorealistic note of tangerine in the opening of this fragrance. And I'm going to give this fragrance a full review because I've looked on YouTube. I didn't really see many reviews on this fragrance, and it deserves one. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly what this fragrance smells like at that time and why I love it so much. But I'll reserve the details for that video. But just know this is an amazing fragrance. Tangerine and benzoin. Those are the main notes that you get in this, and this stuff is super sexy. So check it out from the house of YSL. Again, this one is called CAFTAN. Man, what time your mama leaving? Man, because I want to smoke this joint, man. Come to my house. We can't do nothing over here. Why am I quoting lines from Friday? Well, it's because this next fragrance has a very prominent note of cannabis, but it's super sexy, man. From the house of Nasomato, this is called Black AFGANO. Black AFGANO. Do not spray your clothes with this stuff because it will stain your clothes for sure. This is just a sexy scent though, man. That's what it is. That's what it was created for. This has a good time written all over it. Again, cannabis, when it opens up, you get some green notes, you get some tobacco and resins in this stuff. It's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal scent. Again, man, we're talking about fragrances that women respond to. This is it, man. Never seen such a small bottle pack such a big punch. Check it out if you haven't. From the house of Nasomato. Again, this is called Black AFGANO. All right, now this next fragrance comes from a house that I don't really talk as much about on this channel, but man, to me, this is one of the best from the house. If I had to do a top 5 from the house, this is definitely going to be in the top 5 from the house of Montal. This is called Wood and Spices. Wood and Spices. And I can't say enough good things about this scent, man. But you guys know how much I love Lafayette Street from the house of Bond No. 9. This is a little bit more of a spicy version of Lafayette Street, but it still has that nice mass appeal to it. Very nice combination of sandalwood and spices in this scent. Oh my gosh. Guys, get your nose on this stuff. Get your nose on this stuff, and this is one that's not going to break the bank. You can probably find this for between that, $60 to $70 price point, and I will tell you now, it is well worth the price. I'm going to do a video where I'm going to wear this and have the wife around. She absolutely goes crazy when I spray this stuff. But check it out. Again, man, this one is from the house of Montal. It's a sexy scent, guys. Again, this is called Wood and Spices. And last but not least, this fragrance could write a book about how to drive women insane, how to drive women nuts. This fragrance does it every time I wear it. Straight up and down, every time I wear this fragrance, I get positive responses. And this one is from the house of Creed, and it's this AVENTUS cologne. AVENTUS cologne. Look at how much of this I've used, and that's saying something because I have a very extensive, almost 800 bottle fragrance collection, and I use this often because I just know this fragrance is going to work. I'm going to smell great. I'm going to be inoffensive. I'm probably going to get some positive attention, all those good things, and there's never a wrong time to wear this kind of fragrance because it works. So again, we're talking about fragrances that drive women insane. You gotta have this kind of fragrance on the list. So check it out, guys. Again, this one comes from the house of Creed. The ones that you guys know a lot about, I don't spend much time on, but you know what this fragrance does and what it's about. From the house of Creed, again, this is called AVENTUS cologne. But all right, gentlemen, that is it, man. I hope you enjoyed this video today as I gave you 10 fragrances from my collection that drive women absolutely nuts. As always, I sincerely appreciate your time and your attention to these videos because you guys don't have to watch, but you do. And I sincerely appreciate that. And don't forget to make sure you take a few moments to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you are sharing these videos out to some other folks that you think could use this information to find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darian. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.